Oh my gosh. Morning. Jesus. I was so focused on the charts on oil, I wasn't even paying attention to that the market opened. I mean that we were past the 15 minutes. All right, sorry about that. Man, gold just I don't know. Gold just never gave me any opportunity to take advantage of it. And inside its box, it went out by one tick, crossed the box, came to the bottom of the box by to the tick, and then rotated back up. It's like Jesus. like I just couldn't get in. I just couldn't get into rhythm with it. Just couldn't get into rhythm with it. So let's see here. We need equities to start doing something, I guess, since oil stole my money this morning. Excuse me. Um, Trying to figure out. See here. NQ's long. NQ's long. ES is long. RTY's at neutral. YM is long. All right. I'm hoping we can get some simple setups like yesterday. Let's see here. I mean, there's nothing to look at. Nothing's doing anything right now. I mean, I might as well look at gold because I'm still waiting for gold to test the top of the box. It did not do that. Of course, it did a nice crossover. 5 minute gold line had an inside candle, boom, long. Jesus. I was so fixated on oil, I didn't even see that. Excuse me. Wow, there goes oil. Gee, thanks. There goes oil. Finally. Went down. Finally. Yeah, the problem with that trade, Chase, is you're taking the long into the bottom of the box after prices come into the box on the NQ. That's going to be tough. I mean, I hope it goes through for you because we could use price to get out above these boxes and start going somewhere. Man, oil just finally took off. Oh, do we have any static lines below us? Maybe. Nope. We're below the prior day low even. Yeah. Shit. It's all right. We'll get something. We'll get something. Might take a while for everything to line up. So far, yeah. Again, the market may be sitting around waiting for somebody to say something about the war still. I don't know. We'll get there. Something will set up. Hopefully. Gold just, I don't know. Gold kind of frustrated me this morning. I didn't take any trades in it. I didn't lose any money in it. I didn't do anything, but it just didn't give me any patterns. So I'm not liking the fact that I'm not getting any patterns. Oil gave me some patterns, but then they didn't work out for decent money. So who was that? Chase? Yeah, Chase. So Chase, well, I mean, I'm telling Noah about the flood. I know that. But I mean, the problem is when we went out of the box here and then came back in it, created space. Remember, this is resistance now. Once you create space, this is resistance. So you're trying to take, say, a 1 minute gold line into the back of the box. Well, that 1 minute gold line is going to have a hard time winning that war. Now, if they come down here and bounce off that mid band for a long, I might be interested in that. I don't know if they're going to cross the box. I'm looking at everything else. By the way, the YM did that. The YM bounced off the mid band. I mean, I didn't see the trade, but I mean, it's doing it. So if the YM is going to do that, then that means the NQ is going to reverse here sometime soon. If the YM is going to go out, keep going long. So right here, see the YM came right here. The YM came from its high back across to the mid band. Had a nice inside candle right here. Jesus, man. My God, Bob. Start paying attention, dude. The hell are you doing? God, had a nice candle right here. Went through the bottom and then out the top. Jesus. You're in that YM trade? Good job. Good job. Yeah, you could say an M setup also too. Yeah, for NQ because the rotation up held, and now that they've broken this pivot right here, pattern wise, it should come down to here. That's kind of what I'm hoping on. I'm hoping for it to at least get down to here and maybe give us a mid band trade. You'll notice the mid band is what pushed it through up to here in the first place. The YM had a nice, beautiful mid-band trade right there. The ES is just sitting in freaking mud. I don't think that it's helping us at all. The ES is just, I don't know what the ES is doing. I mean, the ES is literally sitting in mud. I mean, it's not helping us because it's not going down or up. Yeah, I saw that, Jim. Monkey wrenchers. That's a good way to put it. Monkey wrenchers. They will monkey wrench your charts. That's for damn sure. All patterns go out the window when they start talking. All patterns go out the window when they start talking. All right, so I'm going to kind of, just because I'm trying to find something here, I'm going to kind of stay focused right this minute on the only, well, I shouldn't say not the only. By the way, the RTY did the same thing. The RTY did the same thing as the YM. Came to its midband, went through the bottom, and then out the top. I mean, that is just beautiful. Just beautiful. I love it when they go through the bottom, for example, on a long, through the bottom and then out the top, because that gets, that gets the sharks all excited because now they've got the shorts, leaning the wrong way. And then they pull the ripcord and whoof, all of a sudden they're like, what the heck just happened? That's what that sets you up when something like that happens. That sets you up for a good change of momentum direction. That's why this one that happened right here is going to be a strong thing to break. It's going to be a strong thing to break because they did it here. Because the momentum now is going to be for people to kind of keep staying long. Anyways, we'll get something. Man, oh man alive. Oil just keeps crashing. Woo-wee. Yeah, they wanted to keep it below the box. That's for sure. Look at that thing. Still going. I don't have any target to go to, so I don't know what to do over here. I'd have to go back 2 days. Remember I told you guys about the gap? I'd have to go back 2 days because I don't believe they filled the gap yesterday. I'd have to go back 2 days and look. I do not think they filled the gap from the open, but they're probably filling it right now. They're probably filling it right now. Because they're doing this in a beeline. Holy cow. Without the equities even moving, look at that. They're doing it in a beeline. That's probably exactly what they're doing right now. They're filling that gap from 2 days ago. That huge opening gap to the upside. If you remember yesterday, we got 2 layers down from what I remember towards filling the gap of our static lines. And I don't think we ever broke through the second layer. So today they're probably doing the other 2 layers now. It's just some of the games that are played on in the bigger time frames. You know what I mean? That you just kind of sometimes, are aware of, if I'm making any sense. Let me see if I can find the gap. Where is it? Where is my data? It was the gap from Friday night to Sunday morning. There it is, right there. Oh, they've already blown through that. They did fill it. The gap on that was 95.50. They've already filled that. They filled it last night. They filled it to the tick last night. As a matter of fact, I just looked. To the tick, they filled that gap last night and then rotated back up. And now they're rotating down. Now I'm not happy with CL today either, MB Trader. It didn't, you know, it didn't do me well. I really am upset that I'm not in this YM trade right here. That was, I mean, a big elephant like the YM giving me a setup like that. Come on, man. God dang it. That was a nice risk reward scenario because it's a small candle right there. They went through the bottom and then through the top. You're not risking much money, and your rotation should be at least back up to here. Oh, somebody's calling me. Somebody's calling me, bothering me. All right. Well, yeah, David. I mean, you can't anticipate. The same thing happened to me yesterday, David. I caught the short in oil yesterday, and it ran down to me and hit my target. But I mean, it dropped another couple dollars from there. I mean, I could have made another $2,000-3,000. But I mean, the damn thing was going in a straight line. I'm like, what the hell? Like, so let me give you an example. I'm trying to think of one. I saw one this morning. Let me see if I can find an example of what I'm talking about, where you've got to be careful. Let me see if I can find one. There was one in the pre-market somewhere. Where was it? I thought it was gold. Was it gold? It was at 6 a.m. No, it wasn't gold. It was at 6 a.m. I saw an example of where you got to be careful. Was it maybe NQ 6 a.m? No, man, I'm brain dead. Couldn't have been the YM. Anyways, I swear I saw this morning a finger through a static line at 6 a.m. or 6:30 in the morning, and then a complete reversal the other way. I don't know. But I mean, you just got to be careful because once they get going one way, if there's a line below you that you don't see that they're targeting, it can go tink and then chink back the other way because they're doing, they call that a flush. So when they're running really fast, you guys notice when I'm in a trade, if price runs away from me, unlike this YM trade where we're just meandering our way up, when we run in one direction, I tend to be a lot more conservative about where I'm going to have my target because you never know that they're flushing it and then going to reverse it straight back. That's where you get, and then all of a sudden your $500, $600, $700, $800 profit is gone in a heartbeat like that. But if they walk up like the way the YM is doing it, which was a beautiful setup all the way from here to here, I said it over here, it was going to go to here, bing, bing. And this is one of the elephants. That's why I was frustrated that I didn't see this or take this, because as one of the elephants, it does what it wants to do. It doesn't get manipulated so much by the other instruments. So what did it want to do? It wanted to test its MIG band and it wanted to go back up to the high. That's what the elephant does. If the elephant wants to go over and hang out at that drinking pond instead of this drinking pond, the elephant does it. The elephant does what the elephant wants to do. And there it goes. Bam, right there. Jesus, what a beautiful trade that was. God dang. Very upset with myself for missing that. I'm very upset with myself for missing that. And then it reverses back. What I mean, but that's one you can let keep walking up because it didn't run away. It didn't have this big spike, for example, and then reversed. It walked its way to its target. All right, I'm still looking for something. I mean, I'm not giving up hope yet. Morning, Snow Invest. Yeah, that YM was just beautiful. It's a wonderful instrument to trade. It really is. Because it doesn't manipulate so much. And kind of like the ES, doesn't manipulate so much. And like I said, it is one of the elephants. So if the elephant wants to go do this, the elephant goes and does this. It's not as manipulated. So the ES is outside its 15-minute box. The other elephant, which is this one, hasn't done a damn thing this morning. I mean, there's no way, there's no trading in there. Are you crazy? But the YM gave a beautiful trade. Damn. So sad I missed that. Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. I think I was fixated on the NQ at that time. I don't remember. Yeah, ES is finally waking up. Hopefully the ES, now what I'd like to see with the ES is I would like to see it create space, which it has done. Okay, the ES has created space. I would like it to come and sit on top of that box and give us a long for like 5 points or something like that. Good job, Kevin. I think to put it in perspective of where I'm looking at everything right now, I think the ES was just hanging out because the NQ was rolling over and reaching for that 5-minute gold line. They were trying to agree with each other, but they just, the NQ had to go and clean out its stops first. Man, all these equities are through the highs of their box right now. Every single one of them right now. Just need some manipulation so we can start looking for a trade. Need some manipulation. Need the sharks to enter the tank. Come on. Well, the number one thing I look, Chase, in the morning, the number one thing I'm looking for on any of these instruments, when it comes to these equities, I want them to agree as to what it is we're all going to do. Because if they don't agree, then what happens is you get this situation right here. Like the NQ and the ES did not agree this morning. That's why you got this. The ES kept battling to go long. The NQ goes, oh, hell no. We're going down because we came inside the box. And so until they start agreeing, you're not going to get those big green candles or big red candles. You're going to just get meandering candles. And I don't want meandering candles. I don't like stressing out in trades. I like everybody to agree, everybody to get along. I should have caught a 1 minute gold line right here. I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. I should have caught a 1 minute gold line right here in the NQ. I'm too busy telling stories. Yeah, this was a 1 minute gold line right here. We crossed over. High of the day. Boom, boom. That was it right there. Remember, Chase, here's the thing. It only takes one good trade, then your day's done. That's all it takes is one good trade. So why try to force something? Why try to stress out to get that trade? Nobody stresses more in a trade than me. Nobody stresses more in a trade than me. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh my God, what's going on? Excellent, Patriot. All right, 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 all right. Man, am I gonna get? Are we getting a 1 minute gold line? Shit. Yeah, I don't even have my thing on. All right, I'm gonna take it. What the hell? Come on, go. Come on, go. Come on, go. Come on, YM, go. Come on, go. Really asking a lot of it here. Woo! Come on, YM, go. No. Oh my God. That's what I was afraid of. It's exactly what I was afraid of. If they're going to come down here and test this, God dang it. All right, hold on here. Excuse me. And NQ needs to come back here too, to be honest with you. NQ needs to come back here also. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's move down and then up. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Down. Well, the YM's coming down. Man. Wow. All right. There's the YM. I didn't take this trade because we've already done it. We did this trade already once right here. See that? That's this trade right here. Same scenario. That's why I didn't take it. I don't go back to the well twice for the exact same trade without a retest, without a reset. But I mean, it obviously went up. I get that. Let me see the scenario here. All right, come on. All right, so just to show it, see, you got the RTY rolling over along with the YM. The problem is the RTY is now in space. Now it's in space, so it's going to fall like a knife. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Ian. I don't know. I don't know, Patriot, but I hope it gets back to 93.78 before it does that. Don't ask me why I say that. Don't ask me why I say that, American Patriot. Don't ask me why I say that. Come on. Well, my buy price is 93.12. Damn it. Come on, oil. What are you doing? There you go. There you go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Come on. Go. Good for you, Patriot. I'm just stealing back the money it took from me earlier today. Oh yeah. Now I definitely got it back. So right now the YM is seeking some sort of support and it has not found any yet. It's still rolling over. We may get lucky and get a 5 minute red line trade. I would not mind that. I definitely wouldn't mind that. Are you going to hold the gold line? God dang it. Don't do that. Well, let me look at the NQ since I've got the RTY kind of sitting in limbo. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Oh, my. Come on. Come on. I closed out, Patriot. What had happened is that 5-minute gold line had kept trending down. So I pulled my target down. It took so long to get there. So I'm good. I got my money back. I got my money back. I just wish these equities would do something. Jesus. I was trying to go from once we got inside the 9 EMA back to the 5, on the 1 minute, back to the 5-minute gold line. When I told you my target, the 5-minute gold line was higher up. But then we took so freaking long to get there. I had to move my target down. Boy, the YM just can't find a place. I'm hoping with the YM, I'm hoping we get a 5-minute red line trade. That's what I'm hoping for. And what I'm hoping for with that scenario is that we keep picking up the pace. These have been pretty straight candles, then up and then a straight. I just need nice continuous straight candles to here, and then we'll get a nice trade long. You just need to stay like this, smooth, with things happening, not candles overlapping. The NQ is full of freaking candles overlapping. Chase, that's funny you say that. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm waiting for, Ian. I'm waiting for some identifiable manipulation. See, so on this rotation here, we did break this up pivot. So I'm hoping we just get and then boom and come to here. I want us to get here. We're still doing pattern-wise, we're still doing the things we should be doing. I just need it to come down here now. Come on, man. I mean, pattern-wise, the YM is just moving literally very rhythmically. But it just needs to kind of get some pace to it. Let's go. All right, let's see here. All right. Come on. All right. Wow. Again, I don't know if the market's sitting around waiting for some kind of random update on the war or something. I don't know. This is kind of what's been going on lately, so it's a little frustrating. I missed this trade here. That was a big faux pas on my part. I missed this trade right here. I mean, when you see the daily high getting pierced, that's when anytime you see the daily high or the daily low getting pierced, you need to go into hyper focus mode. And I completely missed that. Completely missed that. I mean, when I mean by that is I mean when it comes from somewhere to get there, not when it just keeps banging it. This is all just after the fact. I'm talking about when it does it from us, when it comes from somewhere and then does it. Footprint in the sand. Remember the saying I use the footprint in the sand? There's the footprint, and then there's the pullback, and there's the boom. I mean, all that. So all this, all this right here is manipulation that you need to focus on because of this one thing that happened right there. That's your trigger because it tells you, okay, now you got all those, FOMO traders, newbies that'll chase it, and then they come back here, steal their money to a known support line, and then wham, they run it right back the other way. And that's how, before you've seen things like this, you've gotten yourself into trades before where you think you're going to win and then you lose, but then it goes back up and it wins. Now, how the hell did that happen? Because behind the scenes, this is what they were doing. And nothing's more clear than when they do it from the high of the day or the low of the day. Now, it happens throughout the day because we talk about breaking pivots to our left and things like that, especially a sequence of pivots. Notice you had two big pivots here. You had this one here, and then you had this one here that got broken by one tick or two ticks and then back down. Boom. Footprints in the sand. Which direction are they going? Well, the footprints say over here. Okay, then we're going that direction. Let's come wait until we see support and then let's go with it. But of course, you need a market that's actually moving too. You need a market that's actually moving too. Yeah, Chase, that's like, again, that's the term I use, footprints in the sand. Because they're giving you the hint. As the candles are getting red, if you look to that left and you see that they went through some pivots to the left by 1, 2, 3 ticks before they created all those red candles, they're telling you we're going long. We're just cleaning out the stops before we do it. Those are the sharks. That's when this guy entered the tank. And remember, we want to trade in the direction that this guy's going. That was literally the key right there. God dang, I can't remember if I was looking at oil then. I don't remember, but this was the key right there. And we had a crossover, no less. So we came from below the 9 EMA straight across it. This is, God dang it. Completely. Then we broke these two pivots to our left, went through it by a tick, came right back to that 9 EMA that we have not tested yet. And then wham, that's why you got the big green candles. And that's your money. That's your money. And then you just turn your chart off and you made your money for the day. Are we finally going to go to the red line? It's kind of an ugly travel here. That's for damn sure. See you, Jim Park. I'm going to be hooking up with Jim R this afternoon. We're going to try to steal some money this afternoon. See you tomorrow. Jesus. The market wants to go long so bad. These pullbacks just aren't doing it because they want to go long so bad. So everybody's inside their 9 EMA except the RTY. And so the RTY goes down and then shoots up. So what happens? The rest of them shoot up. It's like, God dang, the market wants to go long. There's been so much, so much pullback in the market. Yeah, the ES Gene just didn't set up. It hasn't set up crap today. It was sideways, and it wasn't given the rotation that NQ was given. The YM ended up having probably the best rotations of the day so far, honestly. But the cleanest setup was definitely the NQ. The cleanest setup was definitely the NQ. That was like footprints in the sand. There it is. Let's go. The YM version of the setup was, here we are at the mid band. Remember this. Just these are the things you guys, I talk about rinse, wash, repeat. These are the things that, when you start familiarizing yourself with these, you'll start feeling more confident when you're looking at stuff. But, like this, here we are. We came from the top of the box back into the mid band. And then we did a candle right here, and we went down below it and then right out the top of it. And the key was down below it. Because as soon as they stick their finger down below. Now, sometimes what's going to happen is you're going to put an order there, and it's just going to keep on going. That's okay. It's okay. Oh, don't even talk about it, Gene. Oil stole my money this morning, and I had to battle to get it back. And the reason because I let oil steal my money this morning, I was probably over focused on that and missing these equity trades. And I've had people say, well, why don't you just look at one instrument or two instruments, Bob? Well, here's the problem. Let's just say the ES was the instrument I was going to look at today. There are no trades. There are no trades. The ES is not doing anything today. It's like I have to find the instrument that's actually doing something. And it turns out the only two really doing anything today have been the NQ and the YM. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. I had to make some more coffee. Oh boy. Whoa. Huh. All right. So, all right. See you, Ian. Okay. So we just broke the down pivot here. So if we can get a pullback and a rotation, I'll look for a long here in the YM. But knowing the way things are going, it's just going to run away on us. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. Just going to run away. Just going to run away on us. Lovely. Yep, it's just going to run away on us. And see that there's no pattern there. I can't take a trade off that. We rotated off of nothing. So let's point out some things here. We rotated literally off of nothing. We just got done breaking these up pivots right here. So how the hell are we supposed to guess that this is going to go long? We just can't. I don't like guessing. Guessing is how you start pushing buttons and losing money. Now, we've broken this. Like I've said before, I'm pretty sure the market wants to go long. We've broken this down pivot, see, from here to here. So what we need is a nice solid pullback and then a rotation, and then we can possibly catch something back through to the high. But because there doesn't seem to be a lot of volume in the market right now, I'm not sure that we're not just going to melt our way up. The prior day close is right here. Prior day close is right here. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Gene, is that scenario. I mean, they're certainly running long in the YM. I just don't know that we have the manipulation right now because the market does not seem to have volume. Again, I think the volume is sitting on the sidelines because of, you never know when somebody's going to come out, have breaking news. The embargo's over or whatever. And the market shoots up or down 1,000 points in 2 seconds. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, it's very quiet. We're not getting that. We're not getting the push-pull. Let me see here. Let me run this up here for now so I can put it over here. How about that? Let's see what's going on with gold. Oh, gold almost had a 5-minute red line set up. Okay, let's get over here. Come on. Let's get over here. Let's go. Come on. Come down. Manipulation, please. Come on. Need some manipulation. The ES is potentially doing. All right, let me pull the ES over here at the same time. The two elephants. All right, the ES has had a crossover, daily high. All right, back to the 9 EMA. not a big fan of 1 minute gold lines at 10:50 in the morning. Damn it. Okay, come on. Both of you come back. Both of you come back together. Come on. Come back, and I need you to hit that 9. Come on, YM. Excuse me. Jesus. All right, ES is still rolling over. This is good. Where's the YM going? Where's the YM going? God dang it. All right, I might have to take this ES trade. Let me look here. I might have to take the ES. Damn it. I don't want to take a 1 minute gold line, but I will if I have to. I don't have much room for this. I'm not taking this. No, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. See, it just, oh my God, it's so frustrating. They want to go long. It's obvious the buyers keep stepping in. They want to go long. Good job, Kevin. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Probably a very good idea. So, why did you bail on this one, Bob? Well, because we're sitting here, and I mean, I'm going right back to this pivot, which is like nowhere. Like, I mean, I don't have. I'm not making any money. I'm not making any money. Come on, YM. Pull back, damn it. Give me that rotation right to here. Come on. Jesus. Oh boy. Frustrating. Yeah, because again, David, they want to go long. Any minor pullback, they just buy it back up. They just buy it back up. The market's just, after yesterday's run up, the market just keeps going up again. Optimism. We're not getting any oomph. Well, damn. Damn, that traffic jam. Frustrating. Every slight pullback, price you see price rebounding up, rebounding up, rebounding up. Rebounding up, rebounding up, and they're barely touching. He just barely touched that 9 EM right here live. You saw it live here if you were watching. We touched that 9 EMA and ran up about 40 ticks. Just insane. Just touched it. Yeah, there's just certain days it's not easy to make money. I mean, yesterday, Gene, I made money like like that, and then of course, and again, yesterday was a good day. Every day can't be like yesterday, I guess. Just I want deep pullbacks for rotations. Oh, were you in the ES version, Gene? Or were you in the ES? Damn it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to try this one last shot here and then I'm done, I think. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Let's go. Come on. It's going to do the same thing that the YM did to me. God damn it. And the YM rolled up. Think about that. Well, I mean, if you're talking about this, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. I mean, you got live. This was not pierced. This, I'm not even sure this was. But it doesn't matter if it's one candle or not. What's more important is the depth from the entry to at least the top, so you can defend yourself. So you can defend your 1051. Well, I mean, you broke a pivot here, which is good. That's an aggressive version of the strategy. You did break a pivot here. You did create space. You came back, and then he answered. Yeah, I mean, that is, yeah. There's a gentleman here that uses that scenario quite often in gold, where you have this pivot rotation down, even though it doesn't have dots, that got broken on a crossover, and then boom, boom, and then there you go. Yeah. I got you, Chase. Yeah. There he is. Jim. That's the one I was talking about. Jim does that. Jim does that scenario right there. Oh, we finally broke the red line, huh? Finally hit the red line in gold. I wanted us to hit it way back here, and we didn't. Oh. Good luck, Gene. All right, so we had a pretty good smooth pullback to the 5-minute goal line. I might pay attention to that right here in the NQ if I can get a good scenario of candles. Kind of like I had a good scenario here. We had an inside candle here. We went through the bottom. I was hoping we'd run back up through the top, but we didn't. So I'm done with that. Maybe the NQ is finally going to test the top of the box. Are you kidding me? Could we get lucky? Could we get lucky? Could we get lucky? From the high down here to the red line and the other red line, the 5-minute red line and the, excuse me, and the top of the box. That'd be nice. That would be very nice. And then I can return some phone calls and call it a day. Come on, NQ. Come back down here. Come down here. Come down here. Come on. Mm. Okay. Come on, NQ. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Just go. By the way, this would be the exact same trade I took yesterday. Yeah, I'm busy in my house business. I'm way ahead of schedule of last year. I'm way ahead of schedule of last year. Last year, things were pretty slow. I think the rates going up just shocked the market. This year, I think people are just kind of like, well, I guess the rates are up. You know what I mean? Like there's less shock. But I'm currently right now, by the end of hopefully this month, I will have more houses, quote unquote, in construction, or done than I had all last year combined. Seriously, by the end of April. What the frick, NQ? I mean, seriously, what the frick? Come on, man, you missed me by. Yeah, I mean, it's now. I will tell you this: the factories that I get my houses from, they're not busy. They're not busy at all. I mean, I've told them to quit freaking calling me begging for orders. Just don't call me. If you're going to call me to check on my dogs, call me to check on whatever. But quit calling me to order houses. I don't need that stress. I can't believe the NQ left me hanging like that. Jesus. Now it may come down now. Maybe it'll come down now. It needs to come down and give me something. Of course, oil needs to do something too, because I'm in oil right here because it crossed over the red line, sat on top of it, had that nice small candle. So I said, well, hell, I'll try it long. It's been running long for a while now. Oil has. See this? Rotation up. I don't know if I'm going to get anything out of it, but we'll see. It's counter trend. It's counter trend to the trend of the red line. So I don't know that I'm going to get anything, but I mean, I'm not risking much. I just need it to roll up so I can put my stop at even. Give it a little room to breathe. Come on. Come on, oil, go up. Go up. Oh, not looking good. No. All right. Well, there's a small loss. Lucky me. This NQ, man, is so frustrating. I think, see, I had the same scenario here. See, everything's kind of getting front run today. So NQ, we never got to the 5 minute. And here, just like gold, we never got to the 5 minute. Like we're being front run. Like there's too much anxiety and there's not enough sharks. Damn. Come on. Seriously, NQ, let's go. Oh, there goes oil. There goes oil. Yeah, of course you're going now. Of course you're going now. Of course you're going now. Come on, NQ. What the heck? All right, guys. I think I'm going to take my whopping $147 loss for the day and close the stream. Yep, I'm down $147. Which, oh well. I missed a very good trade in the YM and I missed a very good trade in the NQ earlier today. And, yesterday I didn't miss those trades. Today I missed those trades. And that's the difference between having like a $2,000 day and a minus $140 day. It's missing good trades and sitting here and trying to make good trades out of shit trades. Anyways, I'm going to shut the stream down for now so I can get some work done. I've got people I've got to call. And, and do my other job, my real job. Everybody have a good day. Remember, keep your stops, keep your losses small and your wins big. And you will be excited with a 50% win rate because you'll be making a lot of money. Talk to you later.